Hello, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate you to like and a subscribe. Anybody who already has, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I have many different options. I am running a 15% off sale on all recorded videos as well as FaceTime readings by entering 1 year in the code section checkout. If you would like to enter to win $125, you can do that by entering gratitude in the comment section down below, liking and subscribing. But Scorpio, if you're doing well for yourself, let's allow this for our family members who could use the extra come up. My ears are popping already, y'all. Sometimes when I get into the energy, my ears start to pop. It's something that's been happening over the course of the last month. So I do apologize, but my voice is going in and out. It's really messing with me. If you would like to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading, you can do that by entering readings in the comment section, liking, and subscribing. I hope everybody is doing well and vibing high on this 4th of July holiday. If you have off today, go out and do something fun. Enjoy yourself. I know I am relaxing here this morning, and Luna and I are going to go take our run. I have been practicing running. I am learning how to become a runner because it's always something I've wanted to do. So it has been slow, but I am getting there, and eventually I'm going to do a 5K. With that being said, let's hop directly into this energy. We are going to use the Oracle and see what Spirit wants us to know. What are the messages that the divine feels that we need to know in money, spiritually, love, and otherwise by using all Oracle cards. And I do have some of my oldie but goodie cards out. Angel Fanel, hope and peace, fights evil, light wins, powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, and trust. I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. You may want to work with Tiger's Eye. And if you have some question on your mind, the answer is yes. Number 43. For some of you, you could be 43 here. It seems to me like there has been some darkness in your life. And Spirit is saying, call on Archangel Fanel to help you make your way through it, to send light on the subject, or to triumph over evil. The overall energy: live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child here. Number 29. You are now ready to encounter more beautiful moments on your soul path. You have become wiser and freer, and celebrate and have fun wherever you wish. Your inner child is delighted by your wildness and renewed playfulness. Put flowers in your hair, have fun with your inner child, and grant him or her a wish. In return, you will receive a gift that the world cannot buy: time. The inner child within has power to expand all. It can take you places where time passes more slowly. Play, enjoy, rise above the absorbed construct of time in which you live in your truth. Hear the whispers that reach you gently and softly. Live your life and play. You are free. The power animal here is otter. You may want to work with some orange citrus, aromatherapy. Master number 11. I feel for a lot of you, the divine is saying you have went through a lot, Scorpio. You have been through a lot. And now it is time for you to play and live out loud. Enjoy your life a little bit. If things have been so serious and all you get done doing is working or dealing with one issue after the next, go have a little fun, especially if you are here in the U.S. and you are celebrating the 4th of July holiday. Go out and run, swing your arms, skip, laugh, play. Go do something that makes you feel good. You deserve to, and it will help nurture your inner child. If you had a poor childhood where there was not a lot of fun and there wasn't a lot of lighthearted, carefree times, you may really want to think about doing this. Tick-tock here, number 30. Spirit's asking you to ask yourself why. For some of you, there's a lot about time here and now time here. If you feel like time is slipping away, or you are too old to do something, or you are aging too fast, you're not. It isn't. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment in time. If you have retired and just went through a divorce at the same time, it is because there is something better, greater, and bigger out there for you. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment in time. But the divine is asking you to ask yourself why. Why do you want to pursue a new career? Why do you want to pursue a certain relationship, a certain person? Why do you want to live the way you're living? For some of you, you may be living very negatively. You may be just feeling stuck and stagnant, and maybe it's time to ask yourself, why am I staying stuck here? Isn't it time for me to get out there and have some fun? You are very poised. Number 48, number 29, breathe. Just breathe your way through it. Take every day, day by day, Scorpio, and stay poised while you do it. You are ready, poised. This energy speaks about you being ready to take on whatever it is you're looking to do. No, Luna. Uh-oh, we almost had a card down. Another chomped on card by the baby Luna down here, who's in a little bit of a chewing jag this morning, where she walks around and chomps on every toy she can possibly get in her mouth, and she's hilarious, this one. Nevertheless, for some of you, you may be ready to start a new adventure, a new part of your life, a new season, and you are poised to do this. Take charge, responsibility, and leadership. Now it's time to change. Act quickly. Spirit is telling you very clearly here, time is just a construct. If you feel you're too old, something's too late, or you can't do it, now it's time to act. You are ready. You are ready to do it. You are poised to begin whatever it is you are looking to do. When the seas are rough, search for the light workers. See? Archangel Fidel coming in here and putting light on your situation, giving you light healing energy to feel a little more playful. You may have felt an energy shift. We just had a full moon, the Bucks full moon yesterday, July 3rd, and the energy is going to start to lighten up a lot. It is a very auspicious time for you to start manifesting the life that you desire. Luna, what is going on back here? Come on now. Sorry, guys, she's really at an all-time high this morning because we got off our schedule. I slept in a little bit, and anytime she gets off her schedule, she can't deal with it. It's wild, this dog. She just needs a schedule. It's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need. Spirit saying, number 50. For some of you, if you feel stuck, if you feel stagnant, if you feel sad, if you have very negative thoughts, if you're having thoughts of not wanting to be here any longer, or thoughts of just wanting to give up, Scorpio, maybe it's time to reach out and ask for help. Ask the divine for help. Ask a therapist for help. Ask your friends and family for help. Number 52, spiritual practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring inner peace. Wow, coming out with bumpy ride. Don't be afraid to make the change, regardless of how hard you perceive it to be. It can be fun if you allow it and let go of resistance. For some of you, again, you're resisting moving forward. It's been a very bumpy ride. You're resisting moving on from somebody. You're resisting starting that career, starting that job, because you're a little afraid of change. Now is the time to act. If there's something you have been wanting to do in your life, or something or someone holding you back, Scorpio, no longer. Starting today, what are the action plans I can take to move forward? What is it that I need to do? No. What am I going to have to be prepared for to move forward into this next chapter of my life? Please start thinking about making the change here, because a lot of you, you're just repeating the same cycle over and over, and nothing is changing. You're staying still, and it's been such a bumpy ride. Don't walk yourself into a fire anymore. Walk away from the fire, Scorp. So what does Scorpio need to know here in money and their life's purpose here? For some of you, you may be very good with your hands. okay? You may be a mechanic. You may want to be a mechanic for some of you, but you have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance. System buster, entrepreneur, or teacher of a better way. You're a trailblazer meant to pave the way for future generations. Your limiting beliefs are holding you back. Spirit is saying, only you are the one getting in your way. You are actually a trailblazer. If there is a dream in your heart, a desire in your belly to do something, go out there and get it. You're holding yourself back by thinking you are not capable of it, or thinking you don't have any other choice, and settle. For a lot of you here in your career and otherwise, you have been settling. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. Allow yourself the time and space to evolve and find your true path. You're in a state of avoidance because the action that's needed is too hard. For a lot of you, if you have dug yourself into a bad place with your finances, if you are without a job, or you are struggling here in some way, you feel like it's too hard to get out. And I've been there. It can get harder. You can dig deeper. Please start looking at different things you can do and different ways you can work your way out of this mindset. Whoever's energy I'm channeling today, I gotta tell you, it is very, very negative and very, very defeated is what I'm feeling. Spirit is asking you here to take a chance on yourself, perhaps a at-home business. For some of you, you wanted to be stay-at-home parents, but your situation has changed, so you have to make adjustments. And we got to do what we got to do sometimes. If you have to make some adjustments right now, that's okay. Everything can be temporary. If you need to take a job that you do not like, then you do, but it will work you out of lack and allow you to get out of this mindset. For some of you here, you're thinking about becoming an office assistant. You could work in an office. There could be some office drama going on. I feel you're being guided here to find a creative solution to improve your finances. You can easily fix your finances with a little friction. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but not all lost. You see? You see the message here? Whoever I am channeling here, it is not all lost. It is not too far gone. You are not too old. You are not too stupid or too lazy. You can do this. You can work your way out of this position that you seem to have found yourself in. Sacred waters. For a lot of you here, you need to take a spiritual bath. It would be really beneficial for you to sage the water, say a prayer, and get in a bath with Epsom salt or some kind of Himalayan salt, and really cleanse yourself. Envision black negative energy rising up from the bathtub as you lay there and listen to healing frequency. That's how I take a spiritual bath, because there's something that needs to be fertilized right now. There is no need to fear, dear one. You are protected, and you will always be. The divine is saying, don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear. If you have to move forward, if it's time to move forward in a place in your life here, there's nothing to fear. The divine is protecting you, watching over you. Cleanse your energy, regroup, and get back up there. You can do it. Stand back up. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up and tell yourself, today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I am going to make sure it is a good one. Do whatever has happened here, whatever bumpy ride, whatever has been going on, this darkness in your life, it does not have to be forever. It can be just for now if you start taking the steps of working your way out. Now, moving on to love here. The fire of desire, number one. For some of you, you're starting all over, period. We are starting out with number one. You are starting over, and it's scary. It's very scary for you. For others, you may have just gotten in a brand new relationship, but let's read it. This is Sun and Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. I wanted it all, and I wanted it now. I was so young at the time, and I failed to grasp I was too small to use the word all. I had first to look at the universe and understand my real desires. What you desire defines the road you are walking and where you are going, your ambitions, your dreams. These are part of you, and they can burn strongly, becoming a fire that can light the darkness of your life. But no matter how strong the fire may be, it can only brighten a little space around you and make the darkness beyond thicker and more frightening. You need a different kind of light to make the road safe. Without understanding, dreams and ambitions are like childish tantrums. With understanding, they become something that you can truly reach. Again, here, even in your love, there is something about you being in the darkness here, you being afraid of what is out there and waiting for somebody or waiting for something because you're too afraid to move forward and see what's beyond the darkness. But what if it's something beautiful? What if it's something so much better than what you had before? If you are scared to move forward or afraid to move on because you are older, or you feel like you have 3 children and you have to settle, or whatever the case is, whoever energy I'm channeling today, I'm really beginning to feel upset because I feel a lot of you feel like there's nowhere to turn. And Scorpio, that's not true. It's your mind. We play tricks on ourselves and start to tell ourselves, well, it's the devil you know kind of scenario. And no, I'm not saying that's a good saying. Nobody has to drag me. What I'm saying is sometimes that's what you do, is you just come to a place where you just accept that this is going to be my life. It's just going to be dark. It's just going to be, repeated cycles. And I'm just going to accept this. But you don't have to accept it. What's out there, you never know, is a big, bright world just waiting for you to come out and find it, is what I'm saying. Now, I know this reading will not resonate with some of you, and a lot of you have already clicked off. But for the ones that does, I am really hoping that maybe this is just what you needed to hear today. You just needed to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The divine is helping you, protecting you, and asking you to develop a spiritual practice. Pray, meditate, do a daily prayer. Ask the divine to help you move forward. If you have found yourself stuck in love, stuck in money, and you just cannot seem to get ahead, start praying, start coming up with creative ideas on how to move forward. For some of you here, you've been having dreams. You were with somebody. For some of you, you could have been made to marry somebody when you were younger, or this person felt in some ways that they were forced to stay. I'm so sorry, but it seems here this is a very complicated situation. For a lot of you, you could be receiving dream messages. Okay, I feel that you've had to sever ties. You've had to banish this person out of your life here because they were very negative and not good for you at all. They were excessive. They were forcive. There were outside interferences. For some of you, this person's family was so intrusive, you could not really actually date them. You were dating the whole family. This person seems to be cunning, and we have the dark side of human forced sin. For a lot of you, this person took you to a very dark place. You may have started drinking more, using, doing things that you would have never done before you met this person, throwing fists, doing whatever the case is. Spirit is saying you need to find your inner strength here. You need to find your inner strength and move forward. For a lot of you, you're about to fall in love. There's going to be a very, very beautiful night ahead for you with a new lover, because unfortunately, this past person, you're being asked to accept the pain, fulfill your own needs in other ways, because something is unrequited here. This past person, I feel, is not capable of giving you what you deserve, is not capable of what you desire, and they don't deserve you, Scorpio. This is somebody here who seems to have felt like they were being held back or held down by your connection. For some of you, now again, this reading is not going to resonate with a lot of you. This is just for a certain select few. Maybe that's why my ears have been popping. This is a very clear message, though. For some of you, it is time to move forward, period. This person is unhealthy, and they are unhealthy for you, and they either made you feel held down, held back, like excessive control, or that's how they felt with you. And in this situation, it looks like you are being guided to move forward. This person here has sexual encounters with other people. There has been a lot of heavy baggage and burdens because of them. And Spirit is saying move forward, because you are going to find a brand new love interest that is you're going to fall in love. There's going to be a very romantic night in your future if you are willing to move forward and move away from this unrequited love situation. Tell me about the unrequited. Tell me about the forced marriage. For some of you, this person was forced to marry somebody else. They could have actually been an arranged marriage, or they felt forced to marry another person. For others, this person felt forced to marry you because maybe you were pregnant or something of the sort. It just depends. I feel this person, it had a lot to do with children. For a lot of you, this person felt forced to marry somebody else because of children. And there's a lot of temptation and seduction. They come in and out of your life looking for sexual encounters. There's a lot of unpredictable things. This person is hard to understand and very unstable. The whole situation, very unstable. Tell me about the unrequited love. For some of you, this person feels this way towards whoever they were forced to marry or whoever they feel like they had to marry. But unfortunately, for some of you, it is time for you to move on ahead down the road, because this is not a situation that's going to turn out the way you want it to, baby. It's just not. Sometimes things just do not turn out the way we want. That doesn't mean that you're not good enough, you're not, pretty enough, handsome enough. It just means it is not meant to be, and this person is tangled up in other places. So you deserve more, and you deserve to have everything. They have been very cold to you. You feel very rejected by this person. Again, this reading is not for everybody. It is for a select few. I feel for a lot of you, this start of a new romance truly into you. There's somebody that is going to really sweep you off your feet coming up in the future. Spirit wants you to know to not give up hope. There is behind that darkness is a beautiful new romance, a beautiful new love that's going to fill you all the way up and going to just be focused on only you. You are being guided to give yourself self-care, beautify yourself, beautify your home, beautify the things around you right now. If the only thing you can do is change up your environment, change some things around, really start meditating and praying, within time, you will work your way out of this. You will work your way into a beautiful new future and a beautiful new romance. This past person is not worth shit. They are not worth your time. This is somebody that will come in and give you sexual intimacy and run right back out the door. They perhaps say that they're trapped in a bad marriage, that they're not really trapped in. They could leave at any time, but there's children, there's money, there's people's opinions, and unfortunately it looks like this person may never leave. So if this reading has been resonating with you, please know that it pains me to tell you that, but I do not feel that this is somebody that's going to leave. Now, you only take this message if it resonates. I do not want to hurt anybody, and I do not want a bunch of messages, mean messages telling me that this, that, or whatever. If this does not resonate with you, then this is not your story. If it does, you will know this is for you, and I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of light, as much as healing energy as I can send. Now, moving forward, Spirit, what is coming for Scorpio? Please allow this to be something good. Please allow Scorpio to have a break here. Spirit's asking you to avoid distractions. And again, you already know what you believe to be true is true. If you feel like this person is never coming back, if you feel like it's time to move forward down the road, if you feel you have been just keeping yourself stuck in cycles and repeating things with work, money, and otherwise, then it's true, right? Trust your intuition moving into the future, because in August, somewhere around August, there is somebody that's going to be very charitable with you. Act with sincerity. You're going to find your pact. You're going to find some people that resonate with you, your soul family here, Scorp. For a lot of you, you're going to find a soulmate, a lover, but this could just be a friend as well. Spirit is saying it's further into the future, but when you have moved on, you are awakening to higher dimensions. It is going to be unexpected and sudden, super surprising, but you are going to meet a very, very, very deep soul connection. You could be a starseed. If you feel like you have had one test after the next here on planet Earth, it is because you have a bigger, greater mission. Your life, your soul purpose is bigger and greater, and start walking in that power. If you have had a hard time with your health, with your finances, in love, it is only because you are being prepared to do something even bigger and even greater. So what does Scorpio's guardian angel have to say? I really feel like I wish I could help, because whoever energy I'm channeling here, although this reading is not going to be for everybody, I could give a shit about views. What I care about right now is whoever this is, that you hear me, that you're hearing what I'm saying, because you can move forward and you can win. You can. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven with the current event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will be healed in ways you never thought possible. Amen, Spirit and my guides. Amen. Do you hear me? You may want to take a screenshot. Reread this to yourself. Remind yourself that the divine is sending you healing energy. Everything is going to be healed and work out much greater than you could have ever imagined if you start allowing it to, and stop getting in your own way, darling. I feel like the divine is doing everything to try to send you healing energy, to try to give you urges and downloads to move forward here, that things are going to be all right, that everything's going to work out. So start listening to that inner voice that is screaming so loudly at you. Divine masculine. There's an excessive divine masculine energy that needs to be balanced in order to feel harmonious within. Take a step back and find a more feminine approach. For a lot of you here, you have been in too much of a masculine energy. You haven't been allowing yourself to receive help, receive anything. You haven't been allowing yourself to just sit back and be playful and enjoy life. And Spirit is asking you to try to balance out your feminine and masculine energies. Again, taking a salt bath, water, drinking a lot of water, very feminine energy, really balancing out your feminine and masculine energy is going to be helpful. The treasure you are looking for is hidden in the ground you are standing on. It is time to dig deeper. For a lot of you, you have a hidden treasure. You have a hidden talent. You have a hidden ability. And Spirit, it wants you to start recognizing these beautiful talents, this creativity that's just dying to come out of you. Now, we have reconciliation, but this is not reconciliation in a love situation. I do not feel that whatsoever. I feel for some of you, you have had a fallout with friends or family. You have had a fallout with a child, perhaps. This reconciliation is you have somebody moving into the future that you're going to reconcile with in your family or friends, or perhaps a job, or reconciling with you, coming back to Scorpio, coming back to who you know you are and who you know you are capable of being. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed day. Have a beautiful 4th of July. Love and light.